Isn't Amari Cooper?
Amari Cooper went to the Bills.
Oh yeah. Now, which plays into the Aaron Rodgers situation even
And
more.
it was on the same night.
The Bills. Okay, Amari Cooper ain't no slouch.
No, he's not.
Just
He's
in
a
Cleveland.
beast. Yeah.
He's just in Cleveland
Right.
playing with Deshaun.
Right.
He's going to be a weapon for my boy who's still going to be pushing.
Well, that, like I said, it just goes to show that Stephon Diggs was a major hit when they traded him away, thinking he's a problem. And they thought everybody else, the Bills receiving core, was going to do something, and it shows.
I'm going to say something that might be crazy. I think Cooper's going to be a better target for my boy.
I mean, yeah, he is. Cooper.
I think
Cooper's always been a beast. I loved him when he.
I think he's going to be a better wide receiver
than Stephon
Diggs.
Yeah,
was.
I mean, because he's a tech. He's a route technician, and I loved him when he was at when Dak was really balling like how he. That's when Amari Cooper was down there. I was mad as hell we had to let him go.
When it get ready to come down to these playoff games, and you playing in Buffalo, and it's about.
Yeah, Cooper's that dude.
10 degrees.
He's the most, in my opinion, he's the most underrated receiver. And he's like him and Hopkins. They on these squads, they on these teams that the quarterback can't give him the ball. Like right now, you haven't heard nothing from Hopkins. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You ain't even heard nothing about him because he can't. He got Will Levis, can't even get him the ball.
Stop.
What you mean?
That's D-Hop problem. Because D-Hop opted to go to Tennessee.
Well, everybody. Well, we don't know what's the full extent, but from what I've heard,
what I'm saying
the opportunity was a lot more.
Traded there, he signed
exactly.
a contract,
right?
there.
And then Malik Willis was there, and Malik Willis they traded him away. Right.
I mean, I see, but
matter of fact, let's go back. They had you didn't even hear about his
not
name.
Tannehill.
Tannehill was there. Hold on, I ain't gonna.
Sign.
When Tannehill was there, that's when they had Derrick Henry, and they was doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? The problem was to the receiver. Hopkins came there like right at the tail end, and then Tannehill got hurt, and he's gone. Then
that's
then
go from being like a top receiver to like.
Right.
Nobody.
Of course, because it all comes back to quarterback play. If you ain't got a quarterback and get your damn ball, I mean, you can't
5
throw it to
years ago,
yourself.
D-Hop was that.
He still is.
No, he's not.
He is, bro. He don't have no quarterback to get him the ball. So you can't say he a bum because of that, bro. That don't make sense.
Let me run something down to you real quick.
Yeah, please. And since I played football, let me hear this.
That's cool.
Let me hear this.
Jamar Chase.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Jefferson.
Why are we talking about them? Why are we talking about them? You going to skip over it? Why are we talking about them?
I'm just saying.
Do they not have quarterbacks that give them the ball? Yes or no?
Right now.
Do they not have quarterbacks that get them the ball? We can't even talk about Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase without them having a reliable quarterback getting the damn ball.
Justin Jefferson quarterback. He's had 3 the past. They just
are we? What? Isn't they not undefeated? Isn't not Minnesota undefeated?
You're
Sam
right.
Donaldson. What are we doing? And before that, he had Kirk Cousins. What are we doing?
Hold on.
He had reliable quarterbacks getting the ball. Come on.
You be so quick to run.
No, you pointing out that blow your own argument up.
But you won't be quiet long enough.
What the you mean?
So Kirk Cousins didn't get hurt.
And who came in right after that and still make sure he got the ball?
He had another quarterback. It wasn't Kirk Cousins. That's what I'm saying.
See, this is coming from this is coming from somebody who never actually played the sport. It has a lot to do with
right now.
How do you talk about these receivers?
How do Devontae Adams and the other receiver we're talking about?
How do we talk about these?
Even Malik Neighbors is.
So how do we talk about the receiver if you don't have a reliable quarterback to get you the ball?
Malik Neighbors got Daniel Jones, and his name rings more than Devontae
He's the
Adams.
only option on the damn team. He better get the damn ball. Malik Neighbors is the only option on the team.
You're not making any sense.
I do make sense. If he's the number one,
we said Daniel Jones is
who else is a threat?
He's
Come
still
on, man. Please say you don't say you. Listen, you supposed to be a football fan. You supposed to know that bro. If Malik
Like you're a
Malik
fan.
Neighbors is the only threat option on the Giants.
That's not true. Because
It is. Who else we talk about on the Giants?
Didn't have a big game the other day?
Yeah, right. One game. Malik Neighbors is the dog on that team, and he's a rookie. So let's move on to the next one. You talk about Jamar Chase. Who's throwing him the ball?
I'm saying that
Burrows.
they are bigger names.
Come on, man. Listen.
Than Devontae.
Devontae, even O'Connell out there in Vegas, even Minshew, they have the capability to get the ball to him so he can catch it. Will Levis, come on. We seen a bonehead play he did first game, try to throw it out of bounds, and the man, Chicago Bears intercepted midair, run it back. Like, come on. Hopkins is he's not garbage because of the simple fact.
I didn't say it was garbage. I'm just saying if you're picking receivers right now, you're not picking him.
Of course, you're not, because he's not on a team where a quarterback is reliable enough to get him the ball. Every top end receiver we talk about, they have a reliable quarterback to get them the ball.
But we just said Daniel Jones. What are you saying? I'm not
Daniel Jones.
If
they're forcing
stop. Like you're saying Malik Neighbors is the best player on the Giants team, and Daniel Jones is getting him the ball.
He has no choice.
D-Hop is the best player on that team, then why isn't Levis or whoever's quarterback and getting him the ball like that?
Have you seen the Tennessee games, bro? Have you seen the Tennessee games? No, you haven't. Because if so, you wouldn't be sitting here. Will Levis is garbage. Look what happened when Green Bay came up in there with Malik Willis and they beat them with Will Levis on the other side. You ain't see that game, right? No. So what it is, like I said, Will Levis is garbage. They thought he was coming up in there, gonna be slinging that rock around and everything. He's trash. So now you got a quarterback that can't get D-Hops the ball. That's why you don't hear none of it. If you put him on any team that has a reliable quarterback that throws at least right now, 20 touchdowns is fairly easy in the NFL. 15 to 20 touchdowns. If you can get a damn reliable quarterback that can do that, D-Hop's gonna get a third of that. That's 5.
Is D-Hop still a 1?
Yes, he is.
If he leaves Tennessee.
Yes. He a damn sure a great 2. Yeah. Man got hands. His hands is like Charmin, bro. Anything that touches shit, he's snatching that shit, bro. He don't have no quarterback. Will Levis is garbage. Put him on a team. Put him on my Cowboys. Put him back at Arizona. Watch how he put him anywhere where a quarterback throwing at least 15 to 20 touchdowns. Malik Neighbors, they're forcing Jones. You know why? Because what's the name? The coach job is on the line. They're forcing Jones. Hey, we got your number 1 receiver. Make sure you get him the ball. That's why the plays is being forced to Neighbors the way it is. And which that is opening it up for Robinson and your boy Slater, because a lot of them I seen it, especially the game they played against us. They had a lot of drop balls.
I'm just wondering why Levis don't force the ball to
because he's
not
garbage.
Like they don't have a running game.
He's trash.
The Titans have a running
game.
Game.
It's easy to hand the ball off versus reading the defense and getting it to him. That's a whole nother game.